Mhm. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Just waiting for everyone to join before we get started here. Great way to come back from the holiday, from the long weekend we had with both of these stocks just absolutely crushing it today. Oh, you're in Auburn Hills. Nice. I was in when I was out there, I was in West Bloomfield, Michigan, so that's not too far apart. Hey, Loida, how's it going? Will I be speaking on crypto? No, I haven't been watching crypto today at all. I mean, I can speak on it from like a higher level, but as far as what's going on in crypto right now, I haven't been watching it. I still have Bitcoin, but it's more of a set it and forget it type of thing for me. But really, what I wanted to talk about today was, and we'll probably just get started now. If anyone hops on later or wants to see this later, they'll catch the recording. But really, what I wanted to talk about today was Neo. Obviously, they had their delivery numbers today. Stock really soared today. It's up around 10%. And the May deliveries, in my opinion, were good. People were asking, like, are these good numbers? Are these bad numbers? When you put everything into context, it's really good numbers. Neo delivered, I believe it was 6,711 vehicles in May, and they were up 95% year over year in terms of deliveries. Now, quarter over quarter, they didn't do what they did before, but you got to put take into context that the chip shortage is something that's really affecting the market. Bigger companies are down on their year over year metrics. Neo is up almost close to 100%. They're up 95% year over year, in a situation where like the market and the conditions that the market is under just aren't optimal. So it shows you that, yeah, there's bad market conditions, but the fundamentals are actually improving, and people are starting to see that things are starting to turn around for the stock. People are just seeing that it's a long-term investment, and the chip shortage was actually a good thing for a lot of people because it allowed a lot of people to get back in at a lower price point. The next stock I want to talk about is another company that I've been talking about pretty heavily. I'm up somewhere close to 200 something percent in it. It's called Yushin or Yoshin, however you want to say it. They are a pretty much the Carvana of China, a used car internet company. And the stock's just been absolutely crushing it. There's been more growth for me in that stock than there has been in Neo. It's up around 22% today. You know, we watched this thing come as far as it is today from like 75 cents, like way back in the day. So, and obviously, I think there's room for more growth, but definitely proceeding with caution. I'm not adding anything right now. It might be a little bit overdone. Who knows? But I did end up selling some covered calls. But I want to know what you're up 232%. Nice. Yes, Neo starting to move again. Yoshin, I bought calls, which I wish I held longer. I wished I got into some calls. I thought some of the movements could be overdone. So I was like, I don't want to take a risk right now. I'll just sell calls, hold my shares. But it's doing great. It's an amazing company so far. And I feel like just coming out of the holiday, there was a lot of pent up demand to buy stocks as well, just like in the overall market, because people kind of missed out on quite a while for trading in the market. So we see the market going up today. But as far as Neo and Yushin, they're both doing really good. These companies are just absolutely crushing it. 22% in a day, 10% in a day, even for Neo. is amazing to see. So I definitely wanted to hear what you guys thought about these companies. It seems like everyone on so far really likes um these companies as well. TBLT hopefully starts moving as everything opens. Hopefully so. Hopefully there's going to be the need for more construction equipment and stuff, and I think that they're well positioned to actually be a big player in the industry, if not one of the top players. But I do think it's a little bit beaten. The stock is a little bit beaten down right now. I might even add some more to my position next week. I haven't been talking about it much because there hasn't been much going on, and for me, it's like it's going to be a long-term hold, just something to set it and forget it. Um, Now, I actually would like to add more Neo as well, but at this point, I'm not going to. I've added enough throughout the dips as well, so but I would like another dip, just briefly, temporarily, if that happens. But who knows if we get that again? Obviously, I'm bullish on the company, but it doesn't matter to me if the stock goes up or down in the short term. But I do need to talk about TBLT more. Thanks for bringing that up. I'm gonna buy more TBLT too. Too bad it can't buy calls for that stock. That's exactly why I haven't been buying it because there's no options. It's basically just me sitting in the stock and waiting for it to go up, which is fine. But if you think about something like Yoshin, I can buy that and sell calls. Something like Neo, it gets a little it's a harder to predict with Neo, so even selling calls there is pretty tough, but at least you have the option to, or the option to be on the other side of that and buy options with TBLT. That's why I'm kind of like accumulating every now and then, just buying a little bit of it because eventually if they get to where they're trying to go, then I'm pretty sure that the stock will have options. And if we have a lot of shares and the stock has options, then that'll just be good for us. We'll be able to, get a lot of premium or do whatever you want to do with it. But yeah, that was pretty much what I wanted to say about Neo and TBLT. I mean, Neo and Yoshin stocks are absolutely crushing it today. But I'll open it up for anything that anybody else wants to talk about. I wanted to get up early today and actually talk about the delivery numbers, but I figured, you know what, I'm just gonna go live later and talk about it. Some people are like, aren't these numbers bad? But really, like I said, you have to look at the market conditions. You have to look at the fact that this is a company that's still almost growing 100% year over year when it comes to deliveries with everything going on right now and them being supply constrained. They did say that at max, they were going to be able to produce 7,500 um, per month with the supply constraint. Obviously, without that, they have a higher production capacity, and that's obviously there, but they don't have the materials to do that. So um, I'll say it was a good deliveries for May. It would have been more impressive if they hit that 7,500 right on the mark. But they also say that they maintain guidance for the quarter, and they're really standing on that. So that's also another good sign, a good sign of confidence. And hopefully, we hear something about the chip shortage relatively soon, as far as things go for Neo. Well, actually, the whole industry, because there are times when I feel like Tesla stock, if something's not going well in Tesla stock, it drags down a lot of the other stocks. Let's see. I'm going to Neo chip shortage is temporary. People are realizing and buying back in. Absolutely. Hit it right on the nail. Hey, John, how's it going, man? Just wanted to get on here and talk about how great of a day it's been between these two companies, just really taking off today. Um, it seems like everyone it's good to see that a lot of us are all in the same stocks and a lot of us are going through the same experiences together. Like a lot of you guys have made money in Neo, a lot of you guys have made money in Yoshin. I see Lorda, you're in TBLT as well, so I'm also hoping that that takes off definitely going to be something one of these days. Who I don't know how long it'll take, but I feel like it'll take off eventually. Neo believer for life. Neo's doing great. Absolutely. Hopefully we reach that. Hopefully we get back to $60 by the end of the year. If not, it's not anything too pressing, but I think that there's a lot of room to grow with Neo. So I feel like I don't have any more to add today. I'll just open it up for questions for a few minutes, and if anybody has anything that they want to, add or talk about, then we can hang out. $75 by Neo Day 2022. That's not unrealistic at all. I think that could be possible for sure. It's not like saying it's gonna be at like $500 by 2022. I've seen a lot of people say stuff like that, and that would be great, and that's what I would want to happen. But we'll see. I'm definitely gonna be buying some more Neo though, pretty soon, if it dips again. If this run up is a little overdone in the short term. Are you in Doge or any other crypto? No, I'm not in Doge. I'm in only Bitcoin right now. Can Neo hit $1,000 in 10 years? That would be an amazing story if it did. If Neo hit $1,000 in 10 years, that would be great. I think that me personally, I think that Neo I always say that 2030 is going to be an amazing year. And honestly, like I have a vision for Neo and I see it at like 700, $800 by 2030. But $1,000 would be great. But we'll see. There's a long ways to go with this one, and anything's possible. Companies can fail, they can get knocked off track. So, it's you can't be too definitive and looking that far out. Do you think it will dip, and to how low? Do I think Neo will dip? Um, I would say I think that it could retest personally, I think that it could retest 38 again, and that's when I would buy more. I'm not looking for like a very crazy dip with Neo. But that's just an opinion. I'm not sure if that'll even happen. Maybe it's just another run up. Um, but yeah, crypto, I guess like if you ask me my thoughts on crypto, right now, it's definitely not buying at the top and getting ready to sell at the bottom. It's buying at the bottom, hoping there's a reversal and waiting for the top. So I think that it's not a bad time to personally buy crypto, but no one knows where crypto is going to go. It's all just pretty much, a confidence game, a guessing game. So there's nothing definitive that I could say about it right now. I'm no crypto expert. Is it too late to get on ABML? Just need your opinion. As far as ABML, I was supposed to check that out. I've been so focused on Neo and Yushin, but I would say ABML is in the early days. Like if you're thinking long term, it's still in the early days. I haven't done too much research on the company yet. I'm slowly buying Neo through my stash account bi-weekly. Nice. I remember I used to use Stash. Oh, I used to have one a while ago, I'll say. I think I still have the account too, but that's cool. Yeah, well, that was it for this video, everyone, or this live stream. Hope it was super helpful. I have already bought my Neo in Robinhood back when it was 7. Nice. Nice. All right, guys. Everyone take care. Why do you think the shares are moving up? Neo reported nice delivery numbers today. Yoshin's definitely paying the bills. Definitely paying the bills for sure. All right, I'll catch you guys. You guys have a good one. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below. Definitely want to know what you guys think.